Hi guys, my name's Andy. I'm with the Exit Advisor. I sold my plant hire company and now I'm helping other business owners do the same. So here's 5 top things that will kill a deal. Number 1, poor communication. If you've heard any of my content, you know I bang on about communicating properly between both sides. Poor communication leads to delays, and delays will kill a deal. Time kills all deals. You've got to remember that. So communicate, communicate, communicate. When someone asks you a question, be prepared to answer it quickly. Make sure that you're responding in a timely manner to emails and queries and questions from the other side. I think that's personally best done with a phone call, just to kind of eliminate any confusion, but back it up with written word. And particularly when it comes to DD, we'll talk about that in a second, but particularly when it comes to DD, making sure you are putting things in the data room as quickly as you're being asked to. Number 2 is employing the right lawyer. It's my advice and my opinion that you need to employ a corporate lawyer, someone who has dealt with M&A transactions in the past, someone who has a track record of consistent performance in getting transactions across the line. It is very unadvisable to go down the route of a family lawyer or a litigation lawyer or someone with other interests and no specialism in the corporate transaction process. It is a minefield. You want to make sure that you are protected as best as possible, and to do that you need to appoint the right person. Number 3 is due diligence preparation. The best time to prepare for a business sale is the day you start. The second best time is today. So start thinking about a data room, start putting employee contracts, financials, historic information, any issues with litigation, put it all into one central place in nice orderly folders. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches during the transaction process. As the process sort of goes on, you will not only be doing due diligence, but you'll be negotiating the SPA, as well as trying to run the business, as well as speaking to the buyer about how things are going to progress after the sale. So you really want to make sure that you're as prepared as possible, that you've done all the work beforehand, and that you can concentrate on the kind of more important things, which are negotiations, rather than filling a data room full of information. So start today, put as much of it as you can in, and certainly if you're making the decision to sell, certainly start to think about, where is all this information kept, and can I put it into some sort of central repository so it's easily accessible for the due diligence part. Number 4 is not prepared to compromise. A business sale is very much give and take, and you need to be prepared to compromise at some point, and it's going to be required a lot of times along the transaction process. In an ideal world, your lawyer is going to say, let's not provide any warranties and guarantees. And their lawyer, as the buyer, is going to say, we want to guarantee and warranty everything. Now, obviously, the two of those are totally conflicting, so you have to find a sort of middle ground on it. But be prepared to concede on certain things. If you know that the quality of your last 3 years financials is absolutely perfect, then be prepared to warranty that. And maybe as you give something away, you can then ask for something in return. So it's just a constant kind of negotiation process. Again, a good broker is going to look after that for you, but it's really something to be aware of. Number 5 is entertaining another offer during the exclusivity period. So typically when someone offers on your business, you're going to be required to sign an exclusivity agreement, which basically gives them kind of 3 months or 6 months of exclusivity to look at the deal, to start doing due diligence and drafting the SPA or the purchase contract, whichever route you're going down. And during that period of exclusivity, you are not allowed to entertain other buyers. Certainly, you shouldn't be, entertaining offers. It can result in you having to pay the first buyer's fees, legal fees, or any costs that are incurred. So it really isn't a good idea for that reason, and also it kind of destroys trust. It's the quickest way to destroy trust is effectively cheating on the buyer with someone else. It's not the best start to a transaction. So, make sure that you're happy with the first buyer. Make sure that you're kind of provisionally happy with the offer and the structure of the terms of it, and just go all in on that. Don't listen to outside noise. You want to make sure the transaction completes and you've made your decision, so stick with it. Do not entertain other offers during an exclusivity period. You will get your fingers burnt. Thanks for watching, guys.